Okay, well, we're here right now specifically to talk about putrefied shark, which is a delicacy here in Iceland. In Icelandic, the word for shark is something along the lines of Hákarl. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce putrefied in Icelandic. But before we get to the putrefied shark, I have to bring this up. This, as you can see, is an ordinary bottle of Chivas, and this is a bottle of what I presume to be the most popular brand of beer in Iceland, Viking brand, as well it should be. You have no idea how difficult it is to obtain alcohol in Iceland. It's an outrage. It's nothing less than an outrage.
A prison breakout at a government prison would be easier than to find and purchase alcohol in this country.
You can only buy alcohol in state-run liquor stores. There are only 48 of these throughout the entire country. We pretty much ran out of alcohol last night, which is, as you know, you may expect, not the kind of situation you want to be in. So we did our tour, our Golden Ring tour today, which was phenomenal.
Stupendous.
And that's a subject for a whole other segment. But towards the end of it, we realized, we have to find one of these stores somehow. Somehow we have to find one of these stores. And it was getting late. These stores are only open from like 11 in the morning until 6 at night, Monday through Friday, and then Saturdays even shorter hours, and Sundays I believe they're not open at all. So we're driving along, coming back from the Golden Circle tour, and Larry just says out of nowhere, we're going to pull into this place and find out where one of these stores are. So we pull in. It was like a little convenience store. I go, and out in the middle of freaking nowhere.
This is nowhere.
Yes.
There's nothing at all.
And
a volcanic plain.
Yeah, with a convenience store on it.
Yeah.
And so I go into this place and I say, "Do you know where the nearest liquor store, state-run liquor store is?" It is at this point 5:30, so we have a half hour. If in the event that we can find one of these places, we have a half hour to get to it. Lo and behold, I am informed that if we go 2 kilometers back from the direction that we had come from, and then hung a right and proceeded another 9 kilometers, we would hit a Vindenboom.
Vindenboom.
No, I'm sorry, Vinbunden. It's one or the other, something like that. Anyway, which is a state-run liquor store.
State-run.
And by the way, the prices in these places are nothing approaching good, but they're way better than the prices you get hit for in the bars, which is insanity.
This is the most expensive country I've ever been in my life.
And that's saying something. But anyway, so
this leads us back to the magic.
But no, wait, I want to finish up. We got to the liquor store 20 minutes before it closed. We paid an outrageous price for a 6-pack of beer and a bottle of Chivas, which, as you can see, is half gone already. And I'm hoping that the other half will be gone in not too much more time. But, yeah, okay, so now let's get back to the petrified shark. Let's get back to the putrefied shark. We picked up yesterday at the flea market in Reykjavik a container of putrefied shark for only 500 krona. Now, if you can find this stuff in a restaurant, they typically charge what amounts to $30 for 3 tiny, tiny, tiny little pieces. We got a tub.
Yeah,
we got a tub of it for 500 krona.
Only
which is less than $5.
So, it's a tour. It's two things. In the restaurant, it's a tourist thing, so they're going to try to gouge people because they know they just want to, oh, I'm going to be the big man and try a little of this.
And they also know that
delicacy.
nobody's going to want to eat more than 3 pieces.
Absolutely. And so I think that that's a big part of this. I think that, people just do this for a quick thrill, and so they're going to really hit them hard with the price. Second part is it's basically dangerous to have this in your restaurant, because if this comes in contact with any
edible foods,
you run the risk of actually infecting everything else in the restaurant.
I don't know. I think it would have more of a disinfecting effect.
Well,
possibly.
It's possible.
Because here's the bottom line here is, if you like the way that dirty diaper smells, you will love the way this stuff tastes.
Yeah, if you've ever found
if
yourself...
you love the way cat piss smells, you will love the way this stuff tastes.
If you like guano, if you've ever been in a bat cave somewhere, maybe a vampire bats or fox bats like in Australia, for example, and if you've had large mounds of guano, you might find this interesting and appealing and be familiar with the smell.
You are familiar. No, not with the smell, with the taste. No, it doesn't smell that bad. It's only when you eat it that's when the trouble starts.
Well, it releases the essence of it, shall we say.
Yeah.
So now we're going to take off the lid, and I'll bring it forward and get a little look and see what it looks like. And that's the magic right there. Those are the pearls.
That's a Hákarl.
That's a Hákarl. Now we're going to actually demonstrate to you how delicious the Hákarl actually is.
Now, when you first start chewing it, it's fine. It tastes pretty good, actually. At first.
Yes, it does taste good at first.
But then you are kicked in the face with this
son of a bitch.
with this intense ammonia flavor.
Yeah.
It's probably the most vile, loathsome, disgusting things that I've ever tasted.
But at first,
but having said that, I've almost developed a taste for it.
yeah, it's so upsetting, offensive, and so unlike anything you've ever experienced. I think to truly enjoy it, I'm figuring this. To truly enjoy this, and because actually something about it, it's good for the first few seconds.
Before the ammonia kicks in,
it's actually
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
So I would think if I would have small pieces of this fed to me while my head is in a guillotine,
I would look forward to the blade coming down.
Would not only look forward to the blade coming down, but I would still, the last thing I would remember is the delicious first sort of bearable kind of first part. And then that's how you feel. You don't really want to stay around. You don't want to stay in the burning theater. You don't want to be around when somebody puts a carb on. You don't want to be around for the ammonia aspect of this.
And yet I'm going to have another piece right now.
I'm going to go into. So offensive.
Yeah, there's something, I don't know, you develop this masochistic relationship with it after a while.
Way too big of a piece. This is way too big. If somebody hands you a piece this big, question relevant aspects of your relationship.
Actually, if anyone ever hands you a piece of it at all, no matter what size. Yeah, that's why they call it Hákarl.
God damn it.
Yeah, quite possibly one of the most vile, loathsome, disgusting foodstuffs on the face of the earth.
That being said, this was full when we got it, and we've eaten more than half now.
It's probably we've eaten probably 2/3 of it.
Yeah, and we continue to eat it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of it's an interesting relationship, really. I mean, I don't know if it's codependent in some way. Like I can't stop it, but I want more. But I know I'm afraid of it, but I still maintain the relationship.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't explain it myself.
I don't either. I don't know. But anyway,
but I'm glad that we're leaving tomorrow, so I'll never have to face this stuff again as long as I live.
Yeah, no, this is set a new precedent for me. Pretty much, if I get shipwrecked somewhere and
If I know I have to eat
something.
putrefied shark at some point in the future, that's a good point. If I know that at some point in the future I have no choice to eat anything but putrefied shark, at least I've done it before. I know
Pretty
what
much
it's gonna
good.
taste like. Yeah.
Pretty much good. So that being said, thanks for everybody that sees this for sharing the experience with us. So.
Cheers.